let's talk about some wrist hinge stuff. I think the very first thing that comes to my mind when I'm trying to get a player to use their wrist better is how are their hands contacting on the club. The first thing that I see when players are struggling with wrist hinge is generally they don't have the right kind of pressure in the grip in the right spots, and so they can't get their wrist to do the right things because they don't have the right kind of pressure in the right spot. So I know I just said that, but so first thing, I want these two fingers firm on the grip. I want the connection with my right palm on top of my left thumb firm. And then I want thumb and trigger finger of the bottom hand firm. I want equal pressure in those parts. You ought to be squeezing it. Okay, so now once we start talking about wrist hinge, at no time during the golf swing do I ever lose pressure in those three spots. And so I think just by maintaining those three pressure points in the grip, it's really hard to work your wrist incorrectly whenever you have those pressure points if you're thinking about some of the right stuff. So as far as wrist hinge goes, my wrist can work this way, and they can work this way and this way. So the wrists are tricky because they're doing a lot of different things throughout the swing. But so once you got good pressure in the grip, I think the best thing you can do to understand the right wrist bend is don't let your right arm move. So take your left hand and put it on your right humerus bone or bicep tricep up here and kind of keep that connected to the rib cage. And then I want you to squeeze this grip pretty hard with your right hand, especially thumb and trigger finger. And I just want you to bend your right wrist back. You're not going to be able to get back very far, depending on how strong your forearms are, how strong your wrists are. If you could get that club close to 90 degrees to the ground, you're doing really good. So the right wrist bends back this way.